Oh, hey, how's it going? You here to, go on a dove hunt with me? Okay. Well, if you look on the line, there's already a couple up there. Looks like they're more closer to us right now, but there's a couple, like, way down there. Have you ever been dove hunting before? Okay. To be honest, it's just a beautiful day to be outside, and whether we get anything or not, to be honest, that's not what matters. Just coming out here and being with friends and family and just kind of going hunting is always what I enjoy. If you look, we have the dead sunflowers here. The doves really love to come in and eat those, so they're always perfect for dove season. What we could do is, there's a row in between the corn and the sunflowers. If you want to go set up, in there, that's usually a pretty good spot to set up in. That way, in case they come to fly either into the sunflowers or if they try to land on the wire, it's a pretty good spot for you to be at, just so you can get them, and they kind of don't even know you're really there. You can also go on the far end. There's two of us, so if you want to be on this end and want me be on the far end, that's fine too. You can also even like stagger our setups. It's a beautiful overcast today, so I think that'll be perfect for the doves to be flying. I know it's a little late in the season, but it should be fine. Like I said, there's a couple already on the line. Yeah, dove's about really the only thing I personally hunt, but got this A350 Extrema here. This is my go-to dove gun right here. 12 gauge, obviously, but it's overall a really good gun to go dove hunting with. Like I was saying, dove seems to be about the only thing I enjoy hunting. I'm a firm believer in hunt what you're gonna eat. I don't hunt just to kill things, so dove is pretty tasty. And it's one of those things you only really have once a year anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just get a couple birds and have a good dinner with some friends and family. They're really good. You make a kind of like a butter sauce, and then you wrap them in bacon. They're very good, very tasty. The only rule while we're out here, you'll have to get set up in position for a little bit, and then they'll start flying. Obviously, when you go to walk down the lane, they'll get spooked a little bit, but just don't shoot them off the line. So the line right there itself is like a safe haven for them. So you don't want to kill them on the line. You want to wait for them to fly off. That way, they feel like they have a safe spot in case we're firing a lot. Like I said, they'll feel safe on that line. So if you shoot them on the line, they'll stop flying in to that line anymore, and potentially, they might not come back at all. So just don't shoot them on the line. And like I said, we'll just kind of stagger our setup here. If you want to be on one side of the lane and I could be in the corn, it doesn't matter. Just mainly just get familiar with like how close the bird is to you and whether or not you can hit it or not. And then due to the corn, you just have to kind of watch where they land. So just kind of like track it. Like I said, I just use my finger and just kind of like visually figure out where they fall down at. And then that way, you can actually get it. I don't have my dog with me today, so she can't go out there and get it. So just make sure you get them. We'll get a nice little pile going, and then, like I said, we'll go home and de-breast them and everything, and have a nice dinner tonight. One of the things that's just nice about coming out here is just, like I said, just hanging out. Obviously, any day you can go shooting is always a good day. The main thing is, I know this isn't, the opening of dove season. I know we're pretty late in the season right now, but you can still get them. They're still on the line right now, even. They're still flying, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. I know, like, for me, one of the fun things is, opening of Dove. There's you come out really early in the morning, got a lot of friends and family with you. You kind of sit there as the sun comes up, and then they just start flying, and then everyone's shooting, everyone's having a good time. And then what we like to do is just kind of set out some chairs out here and just enjoy the weather. Just talk, about just anything, the hunt, just whatever. It's always fun. It's always a good time, it's really not hard if you've never done this before. Like I said, just kind of figure out. A lot of it's just kind of getting familiar with how close they are to you, and then just watch where they fall. If you look out there, they're out there already. Like I said, we'll probably scare them when we go to walk out to actually do the hunting part, but they're out there on the far end. That's why I would recommend one of us goes like way down on the far end of the lane, then one of us stays up on this side. That way you can always you could spook them to me, or I could spook them to you, kind of thing. But yeah, overall it's just a really beautiful day out, and should be a pretty good hunt. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, just a lot of the fun of it is just coming out here and just enjoying the time with friends and family. Beautiful day, beautiful October weather. Yeah, to be honest, I've never, you could come out here, and that's the beauty of it. Like, soon all the corn will get chopped down. The sunflowers they're about dead right now, so they'll fall apart and they'll fall down. Then it'll be perfect for a deer season. I've never personally been deer hunting. Like I said, the only thing I like to eat is dove, so I just never even been deer hunting. But you could go way back in the woods there. We do have a couple deer stands if you're interested in doing that. Like I said, just wait for them to come and chop down all the corn, and then come out one night and deer hunt. I recommend going out around like 5 o'clock, get into position as the sun's kind of going down, and then when it actually does go down is a good time to, that's when typically deer like to start moving, and that would be a good time to go and get them. But I know we're thinking a little further ahead here, but like I said, you can kind of do all different types of hunting on this property. I guess we're here today for doves, so we'll try to get into position here. You got your shotgun and some ammo and stuff. I would recommend getting some kind of bucket. I have like a bucket that I sit on that has a removable lid. That way you can put a bunch of shotgun shells in it. You can put some waters, and then at the end of the hunt you can even put the doves into the bucket and carry it back up. That way it serves as a stool and as a just like a nice little storage container. Yeah, so like I said, what I recommend doing is one of us will go to the far end, and even then, one of us can be in the lane, like right underneath the line, and then one of us can be in between the corn and in between the sunflowers. And then that way, what I would also do is have one of us looking one direction and one of us looking in the other direction. That way, because a lot of the times, like if a dove is flying over your head to get to the line, like if you're in between the corn and the sunflowers, you won't be able to see it. Like by the time you see it, it'll be on the line. Like you'll see it, you'll try to bring your shotgun up, but then it'll hit the line. So I'd recommend we kind of stagger our setup here a little bit. That way you can get them if they're flying from one direction, and I can get them if they're flying from the other direction. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just overall a beautiful day out. And even if we don't, but I mean, I see a couple on the line right now as it is, but even if we don't get anything, like I said, it's just fun to just come out here with friends and just sort of hang out. Then at the end of the night, since we're doing kind of an evening hunt, we can get some food out here, just kind of hang out and enjoy the day and the night. So, I guess with that being said, what we'll do is we'll go out there. I could take the far end if you want to be more this way, and then we can get hunting. The bag limit, I believe, is 15. Typically, the morning hunts are better, but you know, these evening hunts can get some good stuff too. I doubt we'll hit the bag limit. It's 15 a person, but there's some mornings where you'll come out here and, like on opening day, and you can hit that bag limit. Oh, look, there's one that flew in right there. But I doubt today will be it. I mean, I'm seeing a couple on the line, but not too many. So yeah, I guess I'll get out that way, and then shoot for maybe about a couple hours. Probably get like an hour or two in before the sun starts setting. Once the sun sets, then the doves will be pretty much done for the night. So, yeah, I'd say shoot for the next probably 2 hours or so. Or, I mean, if nothing's happening, then we can just go into. But, yeah, shoot, and then we'll come back up to the barn here and kind of see what happened. All right, let's go get out there then.